What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new Football Manager 2017 video. Today we are continuing our save with Tottenham Hotspur, and we've got two big games for you guys yet again. Obviously in the last episode we played Liverpool and Chelsea, getting a 1-1 draw at Anfield. Quite happy with that, and also beating Chelsea 5-0. If you've not seen that episode, go and check it out. There will be a link down below in the description. Before we get into it though, be sure to drop a like on the video if you are enjoying the series, and if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But let's jump straight to it. Okay, so today we've got Bayer Leverkusen and Leicester City. So obviously Leverkusen in the Champions League, which will be at Wembley. It's our first Champions League game, and then we've got last season's Premier League winners, Leicester City. So two massive games. We currently sit in 6th. I'm not too bothered by that. You know, we've beaten two big teams in United and Chelsea, and then we've drew to Liverpool away from home, and obviously Watford we would have liked to have won, but I'm not going to complain at that. We are only 2 points off the top anyway. It's still very early on in this season. Right, so I'm going to be rotating the team slightly, as you can see. I don't really want to do this, but I feel with the game against Leicester coming up, you know, in what I think we play Saturday, so we've literally got 2 days between the matches. I've probably got to do this. You know, some of the players, though, to be fair, that I am resting, they're in decent condition, more so than some of the players I'm actually starting, mainly, you know, Musa Sissoko. But let's get into this game against Bayer Leverkusen. It's our first Champions League game, and it's at Wembley. What a place to do this. Let's see what Leverkusen are lining up like. They're probably going to have Hernandez, Voland. Who else do they have? You've sprung a few surprises, have I? I've just rotated. I thought that would be pretty obvious, to be honest with you guys. But let's just see. You've left Harry Kane out. And we've got our sights set. That's a bit harsh. I won't shy away from the fact it's probably weaker. I'd rather not talk. I'd rather talk about the ins and outs of the team after. There we go. That's perfect. So they've gone full strength. Okay, I was expecting that anyway, to be fair. So Leno, Wendell, Dragovic. I'm not going to go through all the players. You can see who's there. You already know who's playing for me. They've actually left Jonathan Tah out. He's a decent defender, goes on to be one of the best in the game. Javier Hernandez is obviously going to cause us a lot of problems with his pace. Okay, so that's what we're going to go for in terms of our position instructions. Let's go through and do our team talk. Just say, give the fans what they expect. Again, nothing really happening there. I'm just going to drop our defensive line slightly deeper because Hernandez has got loads of pace. You know, you don't want to be playing too high up the pitch because you can just get in behind easily. So that's what we're going to go with. Hopefully we can start our Champions League campaign with a victory. That is the ideal situation anyway. Chance for maybe ourselves, actually. They had the free kick, but we are breaking very, very fast indeed. Here is Son. He's in behind Son. Oh, it's the outside the post. Got to be doing just a bit better than that. We really do need to try and take the lead. I'm just going to tell the lads to get creative, as I think we had a shot. I didn't even see what happened there. You guys probably seen that better than me. Just over 30 minutes played. It's been a bit of a strange game. No one's really took advantage of it just yet. Providing we do actually take the lead and don't fall behind, I'm quite confident then because we can stick to what we're doing. But if we do go behind, then I've got to consider bringing on the players that I don't really want to bring on. I want to rest players. I'm going to get excited every time Eriksen has a free kick. You guys have got to be expecting that because I do feel like he could score every chance. Sissoko, oh, you've got to be doing better. How have we not put a shot on target? We've had 3 half chances. I know they're not clear cut, but we've literally not hit the target. Got to be doing better than that. How are we going to win this game if you can't hit the target? They're not going to score an own goal for us. Son, Janssen, there we go, 1-0. And it's not even offside. That play is beautiful. That is absolutely superb play, to be fair. We've seen that in a couple of games now. I think it was Chelsea, or it may have been Liverpool. It was some game where we literally just made about 5 passes within like a couple of seconds and we scored. And we've taken the lead here. And we are going to go into half-time, 1-2 2-0 in front, which is obviously decent. I'm pleased with that because we are winning. I've not really seen anything that says we shouldn't be winning. Yes, we're not hitting the target with our shots, but you can see there, Leverkusen have only had 1 shot themselves. They've had a lot of possession, but I really don't mind that. We're in a decent position now to press on and get the victory. There's about a minute left of normal time. This will not be the time to concede. Please do not concede now. They've not really challenged us all game, Hugo Lloris. Thank you for that. Wow, my heart was in my mouth right there. I thought they were just going to get through and score, but this chance may not be over. They are getting forward again. Bellarabi down that side. Wimmer gets it away. Wow, this is nervy. This is a very, very nervy ending. It's not how I wanted it to end. They've obviously gone very attacking. And there is still 2 minutes to go. And they've got another highlight here. Oh, wow. Oh, it's an own goal. That's the worst way to concede. Oh, that's so frustrating. That is the worst. Don't lose it. Oh my god, that's the worst way. Oh, we were fine right up until then, and then we go and concede an own goal. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. And the players aren't even bothered by that. Like, oh shit, that's tough now because, I mean, to be honest, I think we can beat Roma at home. Barcelona at home, I'm not too sure about. And then we're going to have to go away to Leverkusen and Roma. I think we may, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I think we may lose both games against Barcelona, home and away. It would be a bonus if we don't. If we pick points up in them games, massive bonus. But we've now got to go away to Leverkusen and Roma and get maximum points and beat Roma at home. As I said, this group is really, really tough. I still think it's doable because, to be fair, we probably deserved the win in this match. We were just unfortunate with the own goal. Oh, but that's a real dampener in the mood anyway. Okay, so let's go and jump ahead to the next game, which will be against Leicester City. Okay, so there is the team we are playing against Leicester. I think I didn't actually mention why I was playing. This guy, is it Kevin Wimmer? I'm not too sure how you actually say his last name. Let me know in the comments. But it's because Alderweireld, another guy who can't say his name, is actually out. He's back within 4 to 6 days, so it wasn't the longest of injuries. I believe it was like a 2 to 3 week type thing. So I can't really complain at that. It may have even been a week to 2. But that's the team we're going to go with. As you can see, I've switched a few things up. So I've put Kyle Walker to the attack and fullback rather than Rose now. And I've also, I think I've switched them 2 rounds. But apart from that, it's pretty much as we were. Harry Kane's now an attacking forward, or is that what it's called? Advanced forward rather than a complete forward. That's the one. And obviously Janssen drops down to the bench. But that's what we're going to go with against Leicester City. Let's hope we can beat Leicester. They are above us in the table. They are sitting in 5th place. If we win today, we can't go top because Stoke are actually 4 points ahead of us, but we can certainly push ourselves towards that top 4. So they've obviously gone defensive. That's my first observation, but that's how Leicester play. We know that they play on the counter-attack. They just lump balls forward to, obviously, they're pacey players. So we will we'll do some opposition instructions and then come back. Okay, so the opposition instructions are done. We'll continue through to the team talk. I'll do this passionately this time and see if that has any other impact. There we go. We've got some green on there. Excellent. Let's get into this game. I'm buzzing now for this game. Let's try and get another victory in the Premier League. We're actually unbeaten so far in this series. I shouldn't have said that, should I? We're going to get beat today now. Eriksen to Dele Alli. Coutinho. Coutinho shoots again. Oh my word. Coutinho. Got to stop doing that to me, mate. Eriksen with the corner. Vertonghen flicks it on. Vertonghen still there. Coutinho. There we go. 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur against Leicester. And it's Felipe Coutinho. This guy's proven to be an excellent buy. Anyone that doubted me buying him for a beta save is proven wrong. Harry Kane with the shot there, just wide of the post. We are looking good value for money in the Premier League. We were looking good value for money in the Champions League as well. Obviously, we just kind of messed up ever so slightly with an own goal in the last minute, which can't be helped. Eriksen, I'm just rambling on, and Eriksen could have made it 2 there. Leicester down our end. Eriksen steps across. He's having a good game. Oh, it's just another stupid mistake. If we concede from this, 2 mistakes in a row. Oh my word, what a save that is from Hugo Lloris. What a shot it was from Riyad Mahrez. Obviously a very, very skillful player. We've got to keep our eye on him. I'm looking at the stats, to be fair. We look very, very comfortable in this game, so I'm not too worried right now. The only thing that does concern me is the centre-back partnership because it's completely new. Oh my word. Dele Alli, how have you missed that? Did you see that? How did he miss? He was literally stood in front of the goal. It was an open goal and he blasted it wide. We do have another chance to come forward. Coutinho, in typical Coutinho fashion, he shoots when he probably shouldn't. But I can't really say that anymore because he's scoring goals, to be fair, for us. Coutinho into Ali. Felipe Coutinho. How fast are we moving this ball? It's really, really nice to see. Harry Kane. Oh my word, what was that? Okay, so we have reached half-time and it's 1-0 to ourselves and I can't really complain or anything, to be fair. We are playing really nice football. Coutinho's having a great game. So is Christian Eriksen. Maybe the only thing I can complain about, and it's really picking at things, is maybe Harry Kane isn't getting involved as much as he should. Maybe I'll have to bring on Janssen. We are down their end though. Rose puts the ball into the box. It's only partially cleared. Walker with the shot. Eriksen with the follow-up. Not troubling the keeper there. Leicester trying to get forward here. Vardy's found a bit of room. He's still going. Oh my god, how did we not close Jamie Vardy down there? Just trying to create space. That's all we're doing by constantly going back and forward. As you can see, we're just trying to create a bit of space. Harry Kane with the shot. That's what I mean. He's just shooting needlessly. and one of his shots in the first half was really, really weak. Ball comes in from Lamela, it's cleared. That's my cue to bring Harry Kane off, and I'm going to bring Janssen on and put him to a complete forward, and hopefully that will, give us something different, because Harry Kane really isn't offering us too much in this match. Coutinho to deliver a free kick here, just under 10 minutes to go. It's in towards Janssen, it comes back to Coutinho, shoots twice. Oh my word, Coutinho, mate, you are going to score an absolute screamer one of these days. Okay, less than 2 minutes to go. Just like in the Champions League game, this would not be the ideal time to concede. It will be probably the most unfortunate of episodes ever if we do. I'll be pretty furious if we concede in the final few moments in 2 games in a row. I think I'd have to look at my fitness levels or something. They are in. It's quite comfortable though for Hugo Lloris, and I'm just going to be a bit of a scumbag, and I'm going to put it on defensive. I'm going to tell them to waste time. And I'm going to make one more change, one very unnecessary change. I'm just going to bring off Eric Lamela for Son. As I said, I don't need to do that. It's just to waste a bit of time. The game is pretty much out. It's not been the most convincing of matches, but we have seemingly got the job done as Vertonghen plays it short. Wanyama, whistle's going to go any minute now. You'd imagine Vertonghen, just don't do anything stupid. Whistle should be going. Coutinho in possession. Walker getting forward. Be cool if we scored the second. We're not going to, though. It does end 1-0, which, as I said, perfectly fine with. Would have been nice to put a few more goals past them like we did against Chelsea and so on. But 1-0 against last year's champions, and the stats tell it all. We did dominate proceedings. We move up to second for now. Obviously, other teams can still go back ahead of us, but the only teams that can go ahead of us are Southampton and West Ham. That says a lot. So Stoke are above us. Southampton and West Ham are the other 2 teams that can be above us. They're not going to be there at the end of the season, so things are looking pretty decent so far. Okay, so just looking at some of the other results from this week, there's been a few shocks, not too many. Arsenal obviously losing to Stoke is one. Actually, there's been quite a few. Liverpool losing at home to Bournemouth. City losing to West Bromwich Albion. So a couple of shocks in there. Chelsea obviously getting the job done, which you'd expect. Who play tomorrow? So United and Southampton. Burnley and West Ham as well. In the next episode, we're going to have the absolutely massive Champions League game against Barcelona, followed by a tough trip to High Flyers Southampton as well in the Premier League. So I'm obviously going to be playing the EFL Cup against Derby and the Premier League game away to Bournemouth offline. And then obviously I'll be back for them 2 matches. But if you have enjoyed this episode, let me know by dropping a like on the video. Also comment down below what you thought of the 2 games today. Also, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But thank you all for watching, guys. Until next time, goodbye.